Good morning there, OSLC. Oli and Sven. Oli and Sven. See my cursor down there? They're off in the kitchen making their Swedish pancakes for breakfast. Okay, really, they're not. But they did let me know that they're having some troubles with managing all this stuff in the choir loft there at the church while we're doing this Zoom church. And it came to my attention as the choir director that I might be helpful to the congregation in directing you in Zoom. Okay, not really, but giving you a little information video about how to do this a little better than some of us are managing right now, so that we can all worship together and have as best an experience as we can while we're here in our homes. So I'm here to show you a few little things about Zoom that you might not know or just might not do very well. So this is a little tutorial video to help you and Oli and Sven, those crazy Scandinavians, with Zoom Church. So I'm moving my cursor around here at the bottom part of my screen. And I'm going to go down here to the left-hand side. When you come into church on Sunday morning and you sign in, instead of picking up a bulletin at the door, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go down here to the bottom left-hand part of your screen, and you're going to click on this microphone. Mine's blinking right now because I'm talking and I'm recording. I don't remember if they blink or not when we're just in the meeting, but if it doesn't have a red slash through it, you're live. And every time you talk, you're going to take over the meeting. So, when your husband comes in with your bacon and eggs that you're going to eat during church because you didn't get up in time to eat breakfast before service, we're going to hear it. So we don't really want to hear that. We want to hear all the words that Pastor Randy has to say. So here down here in the left-hand corner, if you click on the microphone, so I'm going to click. You can't hear me when I go do that, can you? Well, that's good. We don't really want to hear you. We don't want to hear you blowing your nose. We don't want to hear you petting your cat. All of those things need to stay in your house so that we can focus on worship together. Now, right next to the microphone is the video. Sometimes you might not get up early enough and you might still be in your pajamas. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. But this is our new reality. So we all realize that maybe you didn't brush your hair and you don't want to be seen. So you can turn off your video. Now, here's the thing though. If we all do that, Pastor Randy's just preaching to a whole bunch of names. So you can see it says Matt and M there. Really, get up, get dressed, come to church just like you normally would, and leave your video on as long as it doesn't interfere with your bandwidth. I know some of you are remote and you might not have great connections. Feel free to turn off your video so that you can get a good feed. But if you can, leave your video on. I'm going to leave mine off for these next two things that I want to show you so I don't distract you with my purple hair. Up here, where my cursor is now, in the right-hand top part of the screen, it says Speaker View. I'm currently in Gallery View, which is kind of like the Hollywood Squares. And we want to do that during coffee hour so we can all talk to each other. But during the worship service, it might be handy to just see the sanctuary. Now, in this case, you're just going to see my china closet in my dining room because Oli and Sven aren't sitting there right now. But if I click that, look, the speaker gets really big and it takes up most of my screen. To go along with that, my other attendants, yours might be in the top right-hand side of your corner. I moved this over earlier so that I could show you that you can move this little bit around. There's going to be a string of whole bunch of other people from OSLC underneath this in just stacked on top of each other like blocks. If you want to make that go away so that you're not so distracted, you can click the left-hand button and it just rolls everybody up, and you can unclick it later when you want to see everybody during coffee hour. The last thing that I want to show you is down here in the bottom middle of your screen. Tiny little letters, CHAT, chat. Right, kids? Okay. This is a place where we can communicate with each other like passing notes in church silently. Okay? So when you come into church and you want to say hi to your friends while the prelude's going, come down here to the chat and click on it and type a message to each other. Right? You can say it to everybody, like good morning, like you walked into church and you're saying good morning to your friends. Or if you notice that Ollie and Sven are picking their teeth after having their breakfast and they've got their video on, you can say, hey, don't pick your teeth, I can see you. And send it to them privately. Now be aware, anything you say here will be seen by the host. That's Oli and Sven. Excuse me, after the meeting. There's a transcript, you know. So don't say something that you wouldn't want to go around. Because Oli and Sven, they're going to share. Now, I'm going to come back into gallery view and I'm going to turn on my video and we're going to do a little review. Hey there. All right, here's your review. Look at the bottom left-hand side of your screen where my cursor is. Here's your microphone. That's going to have a red slash through it. If it doesn't, you need to make it have the red slash by clicking on it. Here's your video in case you came in your pajamas. Remember, you shouldn't though. Up here on the right-hand side, that's how you change how we see people. Speaker view, gallery view. And down here in the middle of your screen is your chat. Okay, ignore that thing that popped up. My Mac just got excited because my cursor was down there. It thought I wanted to do something else. So during coffee hour, we can all turn off our microphones, turn on our microphones and have a little chat with one another, but realize it's not like real coffee hour where we're in the fellowship hall and we can have a whole bunch of little groups of people talking all at once. It's kind of like taking turns in a classroom where we all focus on one person at one time. So just be patient. This is the world we're living in right now. I really wish that you have a wonderful day. Drink your cup of coffee, have a good Swedish pancake, and make sure you stay in touch with everybody. Prayers, peace, love to everyone.